Ah, okay, there we go. I was having issues starting the stream. But anywho, let's get started now. Jeez, it took me like 20 minutes. I wasn't able to stream for a moment. Okay, back to it. Plenty of vegetables. Plenty of construction materials. In fact, I might even want to expand this a bit. Actually, let's just build this out. Because why not? Just build. Just build. Alright, so that's together. This is already together. Excuse me. That should be fine. We've got this stuff over here. This can actually go away as well. Set those to be taken away. I think we are making vehicle parts, if I'm not mistaken. I think we are. Yes, okay, great. We can make a lot of trucks then. Which I very much need. See? Start getting these trucks. These pickup trucks need to be replaced. Got all this stuff. And as we replace those, that should hopefully help with the sort of status issue we have right now with trucks being busy. At least I hope it will. I might just need to make more volume. Alright, everything's looking good. Plenty of all this stuff. Might even just, excuse me, expand this. Yeah. I think the only thing that's really left to do is get the tech done. We're working on the trains. And then also try to do a little bit better when it comes to our population's health. But other than that, I think everything's not too bad at the moment. Actually, I need to figure out a way to get rid of this rubber and sulfur faster. God, I might actually just let me just move this down. Move this down. Connect these together. Grab that one so we can deal with the volume. And then I'll just bring this guy over here. Guy can go there. Yeah, I think that'll help out a bit with getting rid of the sulfur. Because we have a lot of sulfur. Need to get rid of it. We're full on acid, which is great, even though I'm not really using it at the moment. And we just got, yeah. The water pollution from the sour water, I think, is turning everything bad. So I just got to make sure the sour water is being converted into fertilizer via the sour water stripper, into sulfur, into fertilizer. I don't have enough people now? That sucks. Guess I'll turn the beacon back on. Let's also keep exploring too. We did find a coal mine, which is nice. I will be exploiting that as soon as I am able. We don't really have the manpower at the moment. Apparently we're all filled up on food. Isn't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I could just double the food capacity here. Excuse me. Yeah, I could just double the food capacity. But each of these food markets does take 6 people to kind of work it. So maybe not. I don't know. I should be making bread too. I just need to wait for that next shipment of people from the beacon. That should help even out the worker count. And then when it comes to research, research is doing its thing. Okay. Oh, so there actually is like a number amount for the research. So we got 6.2 times 3, that's about 18.6. And then 648 is what we need in total to get trains researched. So that's a while, I guess. Steadily getting there though. We're in battle. I think we win this. Yeah, I think we do. I thought the battles in the previous update were a lot more interesting to look at because it actually had like an ocean instead of just like, hey, here's a screen. Like, I want to see like, you know, my ship out on the open seas, like, you know, firing and stuff. Well, thought it was more interesting before. All right, location explored. That was just empty space. All right. I think I'll need to upgrade my ship soon to be able to reach the other locations. Yeah, I don't have anything more advanced researched yet. Okay, we're going through the Iron Mountain here. I'm gonna highlight more of this. Keep chipping away at that. We still got plenty of trees, which is fantastic. Plenty of coal. In fact, actually, I should expand the... I need to expand the... What was I doing here? Did I do anything? I wasn't doing anything there. I need to move the area to cover the actual mining space. Let me just do that like this. That should be fine. Yeah. Do that. That should be good. Copper's fine. How's limestone? Limestone should be fine too. Yeah, this is pretty much good. Now, if I were to get my infrastructure set up for the next level lab, which is lab level 2, I will need glass and paper to convert that into level 2 lab equipment. All right. It looks like it's a 1-to-1 ratio for making the white to yellow. But I might just actually... How far away am I from large storage? Okay, I'm actually somewhat far away. I can make the level 2 research lab though. I just need the materials for the upgrade, which is going to be steel, level 3 construction parts, which I don't have, I think. Am I making them? Oh, we were waiting on, what, steel? Oh, I never slotted the steel in. Okay. I did not put the steel inside. Take this off. I can just take this here. Kind of fit that in to the side. There we go. That should solve the issue. I didn't know that I didn't have that connected. Didn't notice until now. Right, so now this should start to produce the level 3 construction parts, and we should be just fine and dandy as soon as those start pumping out what we need. So that's another problem solved. We got trains unlocked. All right, I get to play around with that. Ooh, A lot to learn about trains. Okay, groups. Possible to group multiple train stations, and trains will automatically choose the best one out of the group. Trains will only select stations with valid preconditions such as train limit. Will generally prefer closer stations not occupied by other trains. Add a station to group. Okay. Wool load, wood load. Okay. Assembly drop off. Oh boy, this is gonna be a whole thing. I can already see this is gonna be a whole thing. All right. Okay, how do I do this? I really wanted to even out this ground here, because I wanted this ground to be available for any tracks I wanted to put down. I didn't want to put tracks down on uneven ground and then have to fix it later. I don't think I even have anyone on this assigned. No, I don't. Let's get an excavator for that, just so it can slowly get to the point it needs to get to. Yeah. Refugees. Okay, we're positive on workers now. That's great. All right, fantastic. So I do want to convert this. What's the best way? Maybe if I try to snake it. There's something like... Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Yeah, thank you. Move that. Get rid of that. And I'll put this off on the side. We'll have these two kind of just like right here, I guess. And then this will snake over. Oh, excuse me. This will snake over. Where will this snake over to? Yeah, I guess I can just do it that way. Yeah, I guess this is probably... This should work. Making sure I get the spacing right. Let's also put another storage here for the lab equipment. And I'll show you what I was thinking of in just a moment. We need another new storages here. We just put these side by side. So we need glass and we need steel. No. We don't need steel, do we? We need paper, right? The lab equipment. Yeah, glass and paper. All right. And for the paper, we can set up production of that. I think right here is fine. But for paper, what do we need? We need wood chips. We need limestone. And we need steam. Where am I going to source the steam from is the question. Where could I get steam from over here? I don't know how that's going to work out. Oh my gosh. Must be like freaking fires all day today. It's like 5 fire trucks going by. Anywho. Yeah, I need steam. I guess I can just burn something. I just don't know what to burn. Unless I burn coal? I mean, the coal mine's right here, so that might be like the best source of fuel for making paper. Just coal. I'll use the coal. It's the most immediately available thing I can use to make steam. Oh, but then I need water. Oh, then I need water. How's that gonna work out? I'll have to take water from... I didn't have a source of water nearby. Wood chips? Yeah. Here, let me just set up all the other stuff. I'll worry about the water later. Yeah, but look at how far away it is. Also, like, this reservoir is very low because I'm using it to feed into my irrigated farms. So I don't want to take from here, even though I probably could. I could just extend this water line and bring it up to the north, but I just don't want it to be like a super long, dragged out pipe to feed one tiny boiler. You know what I could do? I know what I could do. You know what I could do? Let's see, do I have storage? This is storage. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what to do. We will get a small little thing, little tiny guy. Oh, over here. Little tiny guy for the coal. Little tiny guy for the water. This is water. We can just import the water. I don't have to source it. I can just import it. Get the coal. And then that's going to feed into the boiler, which is here. I'll use the coal boiler because that's the most convenient thing. Excuse me. We give this a smokestack. I can also make the shredder. The shredder... guess that'll just go here. And I can just connect this to another storage. The wood will just go straight in there. Wood. We got our steam. This is going to be for coal. Connect this up. Connect that up. And then we need the chemical plant to actually make the paper, I think. Right? Oh, I need limestone too. I almost forgot. So I got steam, I got wood chips, then I need the limestone. This is getting a bit convoluted here. Guess I'll just put it right here. Yeah, that's fine. So this will be for the limestone. That all comes together. Then we get the chemical plant. That should be fine. Put in the steam. Put in the wood chips and put in the limestone. Put the recipe for paper. Then we can just connect this up to storage. Store as much paper as we can. I'll just do it like that. Fine. Alright. And that should be fine. Let's say can import cargo. So like I'll just keep it full or something. Alright, we have not enough workers because we have disease. Perfect timing. Fantastic. Yeah, I think a lot of our health is going down because of water pollution. We have sour water from the refinery getting put inside of the liquid dump because we're not able to get rid of all of the... Oh, this needs fertilizer as well. Okay, then I shouldn't have built this then. It's kind of not useful at the moment. Did not think about that too much. You know what? Maybe I'll just... but I don't have enough ammonia to feed this. Because this needs 12 units of ammonia. We're only getting 9 and 9. We're only getting 18 ammonia from these sour water strippers, so we won't be able to really feed this. Can I make ammonia somehow? Should be able to. Hydrogen and nitrogen to make ammonia. Not the most ideal method. Not the most ideal method. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out another way to get rid of the sulfur then. the sulfur's backing up and affecting the health of the people on our island, so... And we can turn the sulfur into rubber. We can burn the sulfur, which is very bad. We can turn the sulfur into acid. We can also turn it into slag by mixing it with limestone. Or we can turn it into fertilizer. Now, I would prefer to turn it into fertilizer. But we are limited by the amount of level 1 fertilizer that we're making. We don't have enough ammonia. So really, I could fix this just by making more nitrogen. So maybe I'll have to do that. Yeah, let's go back to the... Let's go back to the nitrogen. We can make nitrogen in a chemical plant. No, that'll give me a way to use the nitrogen from the air separator. Ooh, yeah, we can really use that. Okay. That'll be like... Oh, that'll be more than enough. If I use all that nitrogen, I put it towards chemical plants. I need to make hydrogen, though. I currently don't have any way to make hydrogen. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. But I can eventually use this area for the water that I need for the electrolyzers to make the hydrogen. That is doable. Just a bit of a logistical problem at the moment. Hey, what else could I... How far away am I from electrolyzers? Oh, I'm really far away from electrolysis. Interesting. Alright, well, we have the paper, right? Do we have paper? Not yet. We have no workers. Alright. Well, once I get the paper, I can make the, I can make the lab equipment. Then once I have the lab equipment, I'll be able to continue the research. Everything should be okay. Get these lifts. Incompatible. Oh, I put them backwards. I always do that for some reason. Oh, so I just have to redo it all the way. There we go. That's what I want. Connect these up. Then the lower one, which is the electronics. Connect those. Then that way we'll have the materials that we need for level 1 equipment. Put this inside of the little warehouse. And then all of this will be going towards this assembly, which apparently is not the right type of assembly. I must need a level 3. Take this. As soon as that gets removed, I'll... Yeah, there we go. We got the level 3. I do want to get rid of that. And then this, we'll set this on lab equipment 2. Get rid of the other recipe there. It would just slot all the stuff in. It'd just be like, oh no, I put it backwards. Why? Why did I do that? Not really paying attention. I still get confused by the colors of the arrows. I still feel like green should be for the output. I wonder if I could change the colors of the arrows. It would help me a lot. Okay, there we go. Now we connect this up. Give these their own lifts. Nice. That goes there. This goes here. Complete this. And this will be for lab equipment 2. And I'll just go in there. Voila. Now for research. Long trains. I don't think there's anything else I want. I'll get the corn farming. And the organic fertilizer too. Or maybe just the corn. And soybeans too. Maybe soybeans. Yeah, soybeans will let me also... Yeah, I'll make tofu. I can take care of some of the sulfur, at least. Take care of some of the sulfur. Ah. Trains seem a bit complicated. So we went through all the level 1 lab equipments. I need my workers to come back so I can man those facilities there. Is there anything else I can do? Let me add some surfacing here. Because these trucks are waiting. And if they wait on the surface, their maintenance will not be as much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's good. That'll help out a little bit. We already have surfacing there. That's good. I don't think I need surfacing for the coal because that just never stops. All right, limestone is still going. A long distance to get to the storage. Well, at least everything's going relatively smoothly. Keep replacing these pickup trucks with big trucks. Improve the efficiency there. Oh, we don't have any steel. What's up with that? What's up with that? We've got plenty of iron. Can the iron not be processed fast enough? Are ore sorting plants just slow? I guess it... Unless maybe it's the belt speed. That's the limiting factor. I know this is a level 2 belt, so... I don't know if the belt impacts the rate that the ore flows out. Not sure how that works. Okay, at least it's flowing back into the system. I don't know why. Maybe the consumption rate is just too much and the mining can't keep up. I'm not sure. Now it's starting to fill up a little bit. I don't know. They did stop for a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know why that happened. Unless they were waiting for fuel or something. My fuel station is all the way up here, so maybe they were waiting for the excavators. Maybe they were waiting for a resupply. I don't know. I need this paper mill to be functional. Still waiting on workers, though. Let's continue to explore. Do a little battle. We're currently researching corn farming, which will come in handy once we need to make ethanol, because ethanol will help us to make plastic and also help us to make medical equipment. Medical equipment is kind of in demand because our health for our workers and population is not exactly the best at the moment. So I would like to eventually get that figured out. I've got a lot of storage over here. This should not be concrete slabs. This should be... Whoops. Guess I didn't plot that in properly. Right. Ship should win the battle pretty easily. Yeah, we're good. Maybe I should connect this to that. Just so both sides can get emptied at the same time. Okay, we got plenty of yellows. Our supply of reds is going up too. Good. And when it comes to steel, we are not making enough steel, it seems. Which I do not like. That's not good. And most of the steel is going towards... Oh, what is this? The heck? Oh, this is vehicle parts. Oh, I wanted to preserve the mechanical parts to go towards the maintenance instead of going towards the vehicle parts. That's why I did that. Alright. So we got lab equipment 1. We have lab equipment 2 kind of set up. Do I have glass? Glass? I do have glass. And it is getting taken away. And so glass is going here. We just need paper. And the paper is still waiting for people, right? Let me just put this on priority 9. There we go. I want to get some paper. Right. There's the paper. Awesome. Then that's going to go here. To this storage. That. Oh, do we have another disease again? What's the issue? The issue... Air pollution and water pollution. We're not doing so hot on air and water pollution. It's actually kind of killing us a bit. Which is no bueno. I need more not nitrogen. I need more ammonia to make more fertilizer. Because my fertilizer and my rubber production, but mainly my fertilizer, is the way that I'm supposed to be getting rid of the sulfur, but I'm not able to get rid of enough sulfur because these sour water strippers are just overloaded with sour water. And now we're dumping it out into the ocean, which is why our health is so bad. So I need to figure out a way to consume the sour water and not get bottlenecked down the chain, that we don't have health issues. I can't trade sulfur, can I? No, of course not. That would be too easy. We're losing even more people. Are there any edicts I can use? I think I'm already using an edict. Food consumption, maintenance, vehicle, population growth. I thought there was a health one. Maybe I don't have that yet. Hey, Lady Aranine, how you doing? I am playing this game again. Big surprise. Yeah. We got to figure out the health. And now we have the flu. And now, okay, we're losing. Sickness in this game is terrible. One person gets the flu and everybody dies. You still need to play catch up. You don't have to play catch up on anything. You can just start right here. At least we don't have food issues. Alright, I actually need to remedy this though, so I might have to turn a few things off. I just gotta figure out what I can and can't turn off. Could turn off. Okay, we're just so deep in the hole. I don't even know if this is gonna... Here, I might as well just build what I need and then put it on the highest priority. So what I need is a few chemical plants, which I can make because I have the materials to do so. From these chemical plants... Oh no, I don't have the electrolyzer. That was the issue. So I actually can't do what I need to do. Yikes. I might just have to burn the... How bad would that be, though? Burning the sulfur. It seems like it's very bad. Yeah. A lot of pollution. I'll give it a try. I'll see if it works. I don't have a lot of other options at the moment. Okay, let's get a burner. Put that in here. Burn the sulfur. Take that down like this. I just really need to get rid of the sulfur as fast as possible. Prioritize this. There we go. Ooh. Is that how sulfur burns? The sulfur burn blue? That's an interesting smoke color. That also does not look healthy. Okay, at least I can get rid of the sulfur though. Because I need these sour water strippers to be operational. If we can't get rid of the sour water, it goes into the ocean. And that makes the people feel bad. So, let's try to not do that. We actually have positive health now. Okay, so I guess that worked. I guess that did work. Okay, we'll just keep burning the excess sulfur then. That is A-okay with me. What's this water supposed to be doing? Sulfur and limestone is slag. That requires limestone to be delivered, which I guess it already kind of is there. It's right here in this box. Why not? Let's do that. Probably better. Let's do that instead. What building do I need for that? That is a mixer. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I put this mixer here, but it's completely like in the wrong place. So I'm just gonna take this stuff apart because I didn't place it properly. All right. Did we get the... No, we didn't because we have no people. Awesome. Which is why I need to fix the health issue, which is why I need to get rid of the sulfur. Yeah. Make that go away. So we'll get the mixer. Mixer. Yes. And the mixer is... Yeah, these two right here. Okay, so I already have what I need. Get the lift. Actually, I don't need a lift. This seems straight in. I need a lift for the sulfur, though. So... There. Awesome. And then we'll have a storage for the slag. And then we'll just specify that that needs to be emptied. Alright, I think we're good to go. This way we don't have to deal with the extra pollution. There's a lot of things that, like, are a good idea. I just always feel so unmotivated to actually implement them. I'm like, I don't want to do that. It takes a lot of work, but probably the right thing to do. But yeah. Okay. Now, since everyone's in good health now, hopefully our population will slowly recuperate. It's going to take a little bit of time for the people to come back, though. So in the meantime, let's focus on some other things that we need. We're good on water. We have enough paper for the research. Let's get some people into here. Oh my gosh. There's like been 8 fire trucks go by my place. Which is ridiculous. I guess everyone's... Must be a fire somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we have the lab equipment. Now I actually just need to wait for that to pile up enough for me to actually upgrade. Oh, I also don't have steel. Why do I not have steel? Are we using up too much iron? Something? Oh no. Not an infinite loop. What is this? Import. Okay, don't import flag, please. That's bad. Right. Don't import. You can export it, though. Alright, awesome. They're just going back and forth. I'm like, wait, what is this? What are they doing? They should be dumping all that stuff over here, which they are. That's good. Yeah, infinite loops. No bueno. All that stuff's going to be taken care of. Why do we not have iron? Where's the... Oh. The workers. Okay. That's the problem. We're slowly running out of unity, but we still have a decent amount left. Health is still bad because of water pollution. Because we're dumping... Okay. Are these... Oh, wait. All this stuff is full. We can't get... Okay. I need to put workers on a few of these things so that the supply chain doesn't get backed up, because this is how we're preventing pollution from happening. Now if that's out of the way, they should be able to go again. At least one of them, at least. The acid, I should try to export the acid. Because instead of using this water, I can use the acid instead. I should probably reorganize this whole area, but yeah, I can do that later. I can do that later. Kind of messy. Actually pretty messy. Alright, anywho. We're going to take out the water. We're going to replace the water with acid so we can get rid of some of the acid and keep that production chain, production line, whatever you call it, going. Got 2 fluid storages here. And we'll use a level 2 pipe. Do I need level 2? Let's just do level 1 for now. We'll get this. Feed these in. If I can see what I'm doing. And all right, now we just got to designate that acid will be delivered here, and we'll be good to go. So can not okay, import cargo. Can't export. You cannot export here. Okay, those should be the correct settings. And then we'll change the recipe to be for acid instead of water. And you know what? I can actually deconstruct the rainwater harvesters. Those are no longer needed. Right, yeah. Excuse me. Get rid of these. Get rid of all of these. It'd actually be nice if I had some rainwater harvesters or something in this area. For the paper. Yeah, that's okay though. Alright, our worker count is slowly coming back up. Still very bad though. It's actually very, very bad. Hopefully it fixes itself eventually. Okay. Yeah, do we have acid coming? Let's put the acid up so we actually have trucks deliver it. We'll be getting our first delivery soon. Oh, we're not even using electronics. Yeah, all of the production is kind of stopped at the moment. Which is not great. Yeah, let me put some people on this. Just to make sure things keep flowing. There we go. Are we... What is the issue? It's always water pollution. Gotta slowly make sure these are turned back on. We've got the sour water stripper. We have oxygen. Wait, do we? No, we don't, do we? Not enough space for output? What do you mean? Not enough input? That doesn't make sense. Or how about now? Oh. I actually need workers to... So you need... A building needs workers for the output to actually be outputted. Did not know that. Right, at least all this can start moving again. It'll get rid of the nitrogen or ammonia. Once the ammonia is taken care of, that'll allow these to work again. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Now, instead of dumping the sour water into the ocean, we can actually get rid of it in a healthy way that doesn't make people die. Or leave. Whatever's happening. I don't know if they're leaving or dying. Hopefully the leaving, not the dying. Alright, pollution is way down. That's great. What's affecting my... What's affecting my... Okay, I guess we're just not making enough unity. Okay. Okay, this is all good. We've got acid for the copper. Fantastic. Are we using up electronics? Oh, okay, so we just don't have workers for anything. Awesome. There we go. We got a little bit of movement. We have to... Yeah, we're in a bit of a bind at the moment. I think everything will slowly move along, though. Yeah. We'll be okay eventually. Just gotta get through this rough patch. Oh, I have enough steel now. That's great. For the longest time, I did not have any steel. Yeah, we just gotta wait for all the workers to come back. I'll get this research lab upgraded. So we can start the research again. And finish up the corn. So this is gonna go from 6.2 to what? 12.4? Oh, just 12. Okay. Now we do have recyclables coming. That's an optional output, though. We don't have enough people for this research lab either. Yikes. You know what? Let's just pause the labs. Pause the labs. That at least helps with the worker issue. Alright, now all this stuff is moving. That's moving. Are we using up the... I have not seen this belt. Okay, so that is moving. Okay. I just don't want anything stuck. No bottlenecks, please. No bottlenecks. Alright, perfect. Perfect, perfect. I got the fertilizer. Fertilizer's not an issue anymore. We're getting rid of all the sulfur. We're not putting any more... Okay, we do have disease. But the disease is... We're like net zero on health. Okay. Now that we're net zero on health, our workers will slowly come back. And everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Speaking of that, let me take a look at these trains. Trains seem very complicated, actually. Also very expensive. Oh my gosh. Yeah, trains are actually very expensive. Beam fuel. Fluid fuel. Train station. You know what? Let's not do trains just yet. This is actually very, very expensive. Let's just focus on the tech. I need more people for. How's this beacon doing? I might just need to get people from the settlements, because that's the thing that's hurting me right now. Let's get people from settlements. Path not found? What? What do you mean, path not found? Oh yeah, there's a lot of paths not found, actually. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's adopt population from these settlements. Could donate people here. Or donate supplies, I mean. Yeah, I need to increase my reputation with these islands so that I'm able to get people, demand people when I need them. We'll just do a few donations. Load the ship. Load the ship. Oh, trains, yeah. For me, it's materials not found because apparently trains are just super expensive. Like, really expensive. Oh. I can dig out more sand. I have like a little sand square right here. Let's dig out more sand. Be like this or something. Alright. So our ship is delivering materials, or what's happening? Oh, the ship was still out at sea. Or was it? Okay. Whatever's happening, it's coming back to pick up the materials to make the people in the settlement happy. We're still doing fairly alright when it comes to our iron supply. We have a net health of 1 extra point here, which is very bad, but it could be worse. Yeah, I feel like I need to get something to deal with this exhaust, but that technology kind of comes later, so I don't really have a way to fix that at the moment. I'm trying to get this corn, but my research is very bad. Hey, we only have... Okay, we're 0 on workers, which is great, because we were negative for a very long time. We can start to improve things now. I need to get this advanced smelting. And also the large storage, too. I need large storage. I need a lot of things, which is unfortunate. I feel like somewhat stuck. I'm like moving forward like ever so slowly, but it doesn't feel like it's as fast as it should be. But it is what it is. And that's the biz. Right. Everything's working. We have workers for everything. That's great. We don't have power issues, which is also good. Cargo ship is fine. Refinery's fine. Oh, this is actually almost out of oil. Look at that. We're still leveling out this area, aren't we? Oh wait, I never assigned a excavator, did I? Did the excavator ever build? No, we didn't have enough steel. Okay. Oh, yeah. I see. I see now. Yeah, we don't have any steel really accumulating over here in the unit storages. So it's not able to provide the steel that's needed for the vehicles. Okay, I see the issue. Now we're using steel for vehicle parts. We're also using steel for construction parts as well. I probably need more steel production, but I'm just not able to, it's kind of the best I can do at the moment. Unless Unless... Yeah, that's probably the best I can do. Yeah. That's alright, though. I think we have enough mechanical parts to keep things running. That was an issue before. We didn't have enough mechanical parts for research or for maintenance, with maintenance being the more pertinent problem to solve. Is there anything else I should be filling out? We have enough water. Got enough salt. We have glass, which is what the salt is used for glass, right? Yeah. Got glass. Output is full. Oh, what's going on here? Wait, what's the problem? Output is full. Molten glass. Oh, the storage is full. Okay. Hey, Akachans, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully everything is good. Oh, also, I wanted to know, for anyone who's watching right now, is there any noticeable improvement in the video quality? I wanted to know if there's any noticeable improvement in the video quality in terms of, like, I don't know, like 1080 or like 720, something like that. I don't know what quality the video runs at, to be honest. Hopefully it's a good one, because anything less would be kind of bad. Looks regular. What's it say in like the bottom right, like the little settings? Like, what does it say that the quality's at? Or I guess maybe it's just whatever it is. I'm not sure if you can even choose. I was hoping it would be a little bit better because my internet kind of changed recently, so I wanted to know if that had an impact on the stream, but as long as the picture is clear, then that's really all that matters, huh? Right. So this is continuing again. Yeah, we just needed more storage. We're still low on people. And the beacon is still on, right? Yeah, we're actually about to get another group of people, so that should fix the minus 12 we have if we get an extra 18. Oh, why is the health so bad? Why? Why is the health so bad? Why can't people just be healthy? Yours is automatically 720. Okay. Well, that's good. That is good. 720 is kind of like bare minimum, right? You changed it to 1080. Oh, okay. See, I'm not sure if it was able to be 1080 before. I think 1080 is new, for me at least. Still losing people. It's the water. Why is it always the water pollution? Why is the water? What is going on here? We can't get rid of the ammonia fast enough is the issue. Why can I not get rid of ammonia fast enough? And why aren't we getting rid of... Oh, now we don't have enough sulfur. Oh my gosh. Oh man. You know what, I should add in like a little flare. So if there's any excess ammonia, it can just be burned away. Because that excess ammonia is making the water strippers not operate. We gotta have these water strippers operate if we're gonna get the health of our citizens back to a manageable level. There's always like one thing. If I change one thing, it's just like, it's like whack-a-mole, you know? It's like you whack one problem and another one pops up. It's probably a good analogy. Like exactly how it is. Every time I fix something, it causes another problem. Probably just poor planning on my part, though. Let's see. No disease. That's great. Okay, water pollution went down. That's why everything's better now. Vehicle pollution... I can't do anything about that until I get hydrogen vehicles. Air pollution... I need better tech to solve everything that is bad right now. Kind of like in a catch-22. Alright, let's turn the research lab back on. Let's put this on a high priority. Get the research going again. I don't know if I can even run. I think one lab right now is the best I can do. It's gonna take a long time for that research to finish, though. But I can't do much of anything else. Also, did I ever... Did you... Okay, make the delivery, please. Because I'm planning on using the settlements to sort of get my population equalized again. Because I only have one settlement I can adopt people from. I want to get another settlement. That way I can get people back faster. You know what? Everything is... You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. We could be, like, losing or something. Also this. That's actually plenty of room. This stuff... I don't really know where to expand at the moment. I did make a ramp over here, so I do have access to this elevated area. But this has a bunch of hills, and it's uneven terrain. So this all needs to be kind of taken care of. Excuse me. So I can't really even use it, even though I have access to it. Which is very sad. Oh, we made our delivery to the settlement. Oh, they actually don't offer people, do they? Encourages more villagers to join your island. Donations must be deliberation. I could donate again. So it says that a higher reputation unlocks more trade offers and encourages more villagers to join your island. So just increasing the reputation for these settlements to just have some general bonus for people joining the island. If I could ever get the health to be stable for more than 2 seconds. Seems to be very hard to do. Yeah, let's deliver more stuff. Could just be making deliveries. But yeah, worker situation is very bad right now. Because of these health issues. Which are coming from pollution. Yeah, the water pollution went... Oh, it's disease. Disease, that's what the issue is. The water pollution went down by a lot, though, so I'm happy about that. The flare is not operational. We don't have any ammonia backing up, so... At least that's something that's good. Yeah, I just need more tech. I need this tech to finish. And most of all, I just need... Large storage would be nice. Advanced melting would also be nice. And then also thermal desalination, electrolysis. Those would be These four are kind of like the main ones I need. In fact, you know, let's just queue those up. Do advanced smelting first. Thermal, electrolysis, and then storage later. We got more refugees, but it doesn't matter because... Well, actually, well, health is positive. That's good. I just don't know what to fix. I could turn the glassmaker off and all the associated machines here to try to get some workers back that way. Because I don't think... I have a good stockpile of glass, so I could turn this off for a little bit. Try to get everything back on track. Now, where are we even taking workers from? There has to be something that is offline, right? It's, okay, vehicle parts. I don't really care about. Did we ever make our vehicles? No, we still are not able to... Here, let me just do that. The only thing I needed this excavator for was to even out the ground to make it level. There's like this big patch over here, this big yellow patch. I wanted to even all this stuff out, make that flat. That's what the excavator is going to be for. So as soon as that's built, I will assign that to where it needs to go. Be right about now. Get that to work. Assign 2 trucks. In fact, let's make more trucks too. Let me upgrade some of these pickups to full-fledged trucks. Should be good. Oh wow, we're really going through the forestry area. In fact, let me look at the... Because there's some trees that are outside of the zone. I'd like to just trim those away. Everything looks nice and neat. I guess they're just like bushes or something. Alright, so we just finished the corn farming. Now with corn, do I have the... Trying to see if I have... No. I wanted to know if I could make... I don't even think I researched that. Yeah, fermentation. I don't have fermentation yet. The main thing I need fermentation for is the hospital. For the medical supplies. So I can actually not lose all these people consistently. Do that up too. I could turn the other area... So I have a lot of space over here. I could turn this into an area for corn production. But I could also put the farm infrastructure over here, because this is right next to the oil products. Now from the oil products, so the ethanol is for the medical supplies. I could then turn, excuse me, I could then turn the, what is it? When I get naphtha, I can turn the naphtha into plastic. There's also a source of water here. I can take the water, well, not even the water, no. I can take the brine. I can take the brine from the... Oh no, there is no brine. I'll need seawater thermal distillation for that. But I can take the brine, turn it into chlorine gas. And the chlorine gas and the naphtha can be used to make plastic. And that'll be going into the chain of making medical supplies. But yeah, the refinery area is going to be the best place for medical supplies. Still making power over here too, which is good. Oh, our diesel generators are on too. Alright. Oh, will I ever get these people back? Probably not. We're not doing too good on Unity either. Is there like a people? Yeah, there is. So total population, worker demand, housing capacity. Yeah. It looks like we're just consistently not meeting the mark there. Let's send our ship to a few other places. Go here. What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? Not much I can do at the moment, to be honest. Either working on this area first. Yeah, everything's pretty good, besides the worker shortage. Yeah. If I wanted to adopt people... Oh, that only takes 2 Unity. Okay, that's not too bad. Did I ever deliver the materials? Oh, I didn't even load the ship. Okay. Let's load the ship. Not enough maintenance. What's going on with maintenance? What's going on with maintenance? Oh, it's because these assembly machines don't have workers. Okay. Let's bring this up. We need the mechanical parts. That's very crucial to our operations. Okay. Negative 25, better than negative 41. We won the battle. Coming back to deliver the supplies, hopefully. Yeah. Ready to deliver the supplies to that settlement. We have a lot of construction parts on the cargo hold. Kind of surprising. At least I'm not really lacking for anything. I have a lot of stuff. Maybe I should set up a train system. Seems like it's going to be very expensive, though. Also, what would I even put in the train? I could put acid in the train. I could just connect all these different areas to each other. You know what would also be good? If I get a train for the concrete train, that'd actually be pretty good as well. I do need fuel for the train, though. I could use diesel. So this is a tutorial for setting up the train. Trains building, loose station, train module, unloading, blah, 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 fuel station module, diesel or steam, either station so the locomotive tops up while it's at the station. Don't forget to connect the module to a fuel storage. Rename the train station to a name you'll recognize later, like coal loading. The name will appear later in the train schedule. Build train tracks and depot. In the track, past each station by at least twice the station's length. The space lets the locomotive clear the module to allow wagons to... Oh, okay. Interesting. Train tracks and captain of industry are directional. Select the directional tool. Ensure that all tracks are bidirectional except the ones coming into the depot, which should match the depot's direction. Oh, okay. Set the train line, build the train. Train depot builds the train, okay. Steam locomotive, diesel locomotive. Flatbed, hopper, tanker, wagon. Okay. Okay. A lot of reading to do. I don't want to read. At least not right now. Let me deconstruct all this stuff. All that. Alright, did we deliver the stuff? Did we deliver? Deliver it. So that's being delivered. See, what's next? I have enough unity, I think, to balance out the worker count. Reputation's gonna go up. Donating, so we're gonna be level 2. Okay, we can adopt 20 people now. Nice, okay, we're almost even on population. Is exactly what I wanted. There's a lot of stuff that can be delivered here. Interesting. Could export fertilizer eventually in the future. That actually might be a nice idea. Set up a fertilizer production line. We almost have soybean farming done. And there's only probably one factory station thing that doesn't have enough workers, so that's good. Yeah, it's this one right here. Alright, everything is working again. I'm happy about. We've got enough, nothing's backed up. Invalid placement, okay. Oh, yeah. That kind of flowed back over. I see. I did not expect that to happen. I gotta find a new place for these. That might be a bit hard. I guess I just have to put them further out. Rain. Yeah, they'll just have to be here then. So this is wastewater, I believe. Oh, actually, I don't even need that. Because we don't even produce wastewater from the rubber production anymore. That was actually redundant. So I just need the one. I just need the one dump for the sour water. Nice. One less thing to worry about. Awesome. And then this is set to be... should be set to get leveled out. Be ideal. I don't think I can necessarily make this like straight. Like this little part here that juts out. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Wait. You just gotta switch to add. Oh, and it has voice and video chat and screen. That's crazy. I haven't even looked at this Switch 2. Because I don't really play Nintendo games. So I didn't have a reason to look at it. But I heard that it's pretty good. Because I do have friends who play Nintendo. They're like, yeah, are you getting a Switch? I'm like, I don't play Nintendo games. And they're like, it's really good. I'm like, I'm sure it is. It has a webcam too? Dang. How much is it? Isn't it like... Is it like 300 or like something, $300 something or 400. It's not I mean, it's not too crazy expensive, is it? I thought it was like somewhat not as bad as it could have been. I need to expand out the thought it was 700. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like PS5 price, but I think it was like cheaper than that, right? I don't know, I could be wrong. I thought it was like 400-ish. Well, I guess, is it... Okay, hold on. Are we talking about US dollars? That's the first question. Are we talking about US dollars here? Hold on. How much is the Switch do? Okay, alright. It is 450 US dollars. AUD. AUD, what is that? I'm gonna guess with my American brain that AUD is Australian dollars. Let me know if I'm right. I'm gonna guess that's Australian dollars. Because what else would it be? Hey! Ding ding. Okay, great. Should I do an Australian accent for you? I can't do an Australian accent, by the way, but I would try. I would give it a try. Only if you say you want it, though. I'm not gonna give anyone something that they don't want. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm gonna take that as a no. It's fine. You don't have to hear an American try to do an accent. Sounds like a terrible thing. It'd be funny and terrible at the same time. Yeah, it would be. I don't even... Oh, do it? Okay. The heck do Australian people even sound like? Oh, what do Australian people sound like? What is a caricature of an Australian person? I can't use Steve Irwin because Steve Irwin, I hear he's sacred. Not only in Australia, but just around the world. You can't try to sound like Steve Irwin. That's just... Yeah. That man was a national treasure. Good eye, mate. Okay, I think I kind of did it. It kind of... I feel like it's like some kind of weird British... It's like a modified British accent almost. Like, good eye, mate. How you doing here in the land down under? Yeah, I could probably do it if I don't think about it. The only thing is, like, I feel like I could do the voice. I just don't feel like I know what to say. Because part of doing a voice... So... If you're trying to do a voice, you can't just, like, talk in the accent. You have to talk in the vernacular as well. And different languages, like, different forms of English use different vernaculars, right? So, like, you know, there's just different words that different English speakers use, and those words that different English speakers use are usually associated with those regions. Yeah. I don't know. At least we have a positive worker count. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll give it a good go. And, you know, if it doesn't work out, then don't really blame me. But I'm going to try to do a little bit of the accent right now. And if it's good, let me know. If not, then I'll just kind of quit. But, yeah. I will try to do the accent right now as I'm currently speaking. And, yes. I know, I feel like I'm trying to be, like, too refined with it. I feel like I'm trying to be too refined with the accent. I feel like I have to give it a little bit more of a slur there. I don't know. Yeah, see, it sounds like a British accent. See? I'm not doing it right. I can't give it that little bit of spice that it needs. Everything's fine. What the heck am I doing? Oh, I'm waiting for the tech. That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for the tech. Because I need this advanced smelting. Now, we did get the corn. And I would make corn. The only thing is that I don't have... you know what? Actually, I lied. You know what I can do? We have an excess of vegetables here. How about we swap out vegetables for corn? Swap out this for corn as well. And what we'll do, corn will come out of what? Corn is loose, right? Corn is loose. That'll come on the potato chain. If corn is coming off of the potato chain, what we'll do is we'll make another food market. Slot this in for potatoes and slot this in for... You know what? Let's just make this full corn. Full on corn. Both funny and terrible, like you've never heard an Australian talk, kind of hilarious. You know what? I probably haven't really heard an Australian talk before, so yeah, you're kind of right. Replace this. I should what? I hear that Australia has a bunch of like nice movies in cinema. And a lot of them, I think a lot of the Australian movies are like sort of based on like early Australia. Like when it was sort of like Wild West rancher type of Australian, you know, type of thing going on. I hear that there's a lot of interesting Australian movies based around that time period. What am I doing? There we go. Really watch them, find them boring. Yeah. I know, someone just told me, like, hey, you should watch some Australian movies. I'm like, did I? Are they good? They're like, oh, yeah, they're pretty good. I'm like, okay, you say so. Take your word for it. Yeah, I'm not really into those old movies as much, but I'm sure they have their appeal to the right audience, as does everything. Oh, it was also based during World War II. Australia was in World War II. What happened in Australia during World War II? I don't even know. Maybe I'll look that up later. What did Australia do in World War II? Yeah, corn. And then we'll put in a lift here. Plot that in. Bring the corn around. Bombed? We got bombed by the Japanese. Oh, I did not know that. It's kind of crazy, like... I don't know, Australia seems like really... I guess it's not that far away from Japan, is it? It's not really that far away from Japan, yeah. And invaded, and our army was fighting for Mother England. They didn't send any troops. Well, hey. That's how you lose colonies. Oh, Americans came. Oh, that's nice. I mean, we're in the Pacific, you know, with all the ships and everything. It just seems, like, interesting. Because, I know, it seems, like, really out of the way to go to Australia to, like, mess with them. But then again, like, they went all the way to America, which is further, so maybe Australia was not that far out of the way to bomb them. It's still a puppet state. I don't know. I hear a lot of things about Australia in the news, and I'm like, damn. Well, I'm glad I don't live in Australia, I guess. But I feel bad for the people who do live in Australia, because I feel like there's a lot of cool people in Australia. And all the people in Australia that are, like, pretty, like, chill and cool and, like, kind of down to earth, I feel like they're all sort of, like... They're either... like in the rural areas or like on the outskirts of the city, because I feel like the city people are kind of, I don't know. Oh yeah, the bombing Hawaii, that was a big mistake. Everyone in America knows about that one. The whole Pearl Harbor thing. Yeah, everyone learns about that in school. Oh, this is full. I should put more storage here. More storage. We need more. Yeah, don't bomb America unless you want to get bombed back. It's kind of like, you know, one of the things we do. Bombing people. Okay, everything's good. We just need that advanced smelting tech. I need that large storage tech. After I get advanced smelting, what we can do is we can crush the iron ore into iron powder and then upgrade these blast furnaces and make our iron production and also steel production more efficient. Let's see. Okay, we have more than enough wood, it seems. Actually, maybe we don't. Let me designate some more trees to get cut down. They'll make it our land bridge over here, too. Yeah, I've seen many a Pearl Harbor movie. I have seen many a Pearl Harbor movie. We got plenty of those. Right, yeah. The tree cutting squad. So I'm hoping to get the advanced smelting. That's going to be a big jump in productivity. And I think I'll probably try to set up some trains after this area in the middle gets cleared out. I'll be able to set up some trains, but I feel like it's going to affect the tracks of the trains if the ground isn't completely flat, so it'd be nice if we could just get this all cleared up as soon as possible. In fact, I should get another excavator to make this go a little bit faster. Okay, where's my vehicle depot? Everything is so far away. Ever since the 3.0 update that they did for the game, the map is just like huge. Like, look at how huge this map is. This thing's big. Like, I can't even zoom out far enough to see the entire map. Like, that's how big it is. Map is huge. It's huge. I'm only in this one area. I haven't even expanded out yet. Yeah, we will eventually get there. Just a matter of time. Now, it seems like we do still have an excess of potatoes. I might transition more of these fields over to corn. At least one of the slots over to corn. Got corn, potato. Yeah, so vegetable, potato, potato. Let's do potato, vegetable, vegetable. Potato, vegetable, vegetable. Vegetable. Corn, corn. Vegetable, vegetable. Vegetable, vegetable. Okay, let's replace one of these with corn. There we go. Want to make sure this is all even. You know what I need to do an accent? What I really need for an accent is I need a script. If I have a script, I feel like I can do it. I just can't come up with it like off the top of my head because I just have no idea what I'm saying. Convert this guy to a truck. Alright, do we have the materials at the... I need the rubber. Okay. Is this stuff getting delivered? I don't even know if this is like... Like, where's the rubber? Rubber's like all the way over here. You got rubber over here too. I hope the rubber makes it to where it needs to go. Waiting for delivery. Should be on the way. I hope it is. Oh, there it is. There's the rubber. There we go. Okay, too many potatoes. The crude oil is about to run out, which is good. I actually wanted to get rid of the oil here, so I didn't feel bad about building in this area. Also, we get more than enough oil from the oil rig, so perfectly fine. What else should I be going for tech-wise? Oh, there's power generation 2, or 3, and get the low-pressure turbine. and convert some of that low pressure steam into power, which will help us out. There's also pipes. They're conveyor belts? Conveyor belts 3. Oh wow, that's like all the way over here. That's quite a ways away. Quite a ways away. Then all the other fancy stuff at the end. All the other fancy stuff at the end that I cannot get yet. Alright, I think we have enough workers now, so I'm going to turn the beacon off. Reclaim some of the Unity. Let it accumulate a bit. Here's a mine tower. That doesn't have any designations. Oh, okay, we're using a lot more sand now. Let me select a wider area here. Go something like this. I think that should be okay. Can't get that. Get this. I would prefer to not get any of the rocks if I can help it, because rocks are kind of useless for me at the moment. I will need rocks later, I just don't need them now. So cutting the wood, which is great. Get more trucks. I eventually want to replace all the pickup trucks, but there's just a lot of trucks to replace. We got like 36 of these. Oh, we actually have 21 trucks now. That's really good. We have a tree planter that's idle. Okay. Oh, it's because it doesn't have anywhere to plant trees. Okay. Still doing its job. We got enough paper. I can turn on another one of these research labs and actually upgrade it so we can research maybe twice as fast here. We're upgrading. Research twice as fast, get that advanced smelting just a little bit sooner. Oh, naphtha processing too. Naphtha processing is something that will be very, very useful. That'll lead us towards hydrogen production as well. And getting these hydrogen vehicles will also be very good. Everything just takes time to research. Research just takes a long time. I feel like it would be really hard to speedrun this game because of the research. Or maybe not, who knows. Do we have disease? Why is the pollution going up? Why are we having pollution problems? I don't have any of the sour water overflowing either, so that's good. Okay, it's evening out. Now for the food. How are we doing on food? Also, do I get more of a food bonus for diversifying my food? I get a unity bonus. I don't know if I get like a health bonus. This food category participates in health bonus if provided. Oh, okay, I see. So if I'm able to provide tofu, that'll provide a health bonus for protein. Okay, how do you make tofu? Tofu, tofu, tofu. That is going to be soybeans, water, sulfur, limestone. That is a lot of stuff. Makes tofu. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I think what I want to do is maybe utilize... Okay, I gotta plan out where I want stuff to be. So, acid. we're producing acid over here. I might move the rubber production later, but if acid is going to be made at the refinery, eventually that acid is going to be used when we get a nuclear power plant, because we need to use the acid to make yellow cake out of the uranium. So I would like to leave enough space in this area for the nuclear reactor. But I also want to put the farm here. And if I put the farm here, I need to make sure that the farm doesn't encroach into the area that I need to make the nuclear power plant. I gotta try to plan this out a little bit. Alright, this is almost done. That's good. And we'll need soybeans. The soybeans are made into tofu. We'll need to provide it with sulfur. I can get sulfur from the refinery, so the soybeans will have to be nearby. I'll also need corn. The corn will be processed into ethanol, and that ethanol will be used for medical supplies. Then we'll also get naphtha from the refinery. The naphtha will be processed into plastic using chlorine gas. I think I have enough space for everything, and I also want to leave space for a train to run through somewhere along here. Maybe on like the left-hand side, near the mountain. The train will go through that way. I want to make sure I leave room for that too. So I think I got this planned out for what I want to do eventually. Yeah. All I need to do is provide oxygen. Is 36. I have 2 of these. I need to provide oxygen. I need to provide ammonia. I can expand my fertilizer production to the left a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't take up too much space. Yeah, I think that'll work out. Okay. I think I have my plan. So let's actually... Damn, farms take up so much space. This farm is huge. How do farms take up so much space? That's wild. That is a lot of space that takes up, actually. The farming. Hum 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 hum. Hum 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 hum. Hum hum hum. Yikes. Yeah, I might not have enough room for this unless I go vertical. But even if I go vertical, that's still a lot of space. So I could do one for soybeans. I could do one for corn. And then maybe a third one if I need it. Let's do... I guess right here is good. Better than anywhere else. I'll leave a space here. Actually, that's fine. Okay, you. Let's do corn, soybean, corn, soybean. And then we'll do this one, soybean, corn, soybean, corn. We'll take the soybeans out of here. Use them for the tofu. Now to make the tofu, we need a food processor. Into that food processor goes water, limestone, sulfur, and soybean. Out comes tofu and animal feed. We'll have to make a storage to store the animal feed. The animal feed will eventually go towards chickens, but I don't have chickens yet. Where do we get chickens from? Soybeans made you hungry? What? Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I'm kind of hungry too, but I'll live. I will live. Increase the reputation here. This is where we get the chickens from. I need to improve my reputation here for the chicky chicks. I'm talking about food. Oh yeah. Should I talk about something else? No, I do have a little glass of wine on my desk right now. It is a fine wine, if I do say so myself. It's just like some wine from the grocery store. It was like $20. It's not that fancy. It does taste good though. Not too bad. Are they gonna build this? Is someone on the way to build the farm? I guess it just takes a long time for them to travel. Yeah, our parts are like all the way over there. I can see them transporting it. This one truck right here. Look at them go. There you go. See, what else could I talk about? I don't know. What other games have I seen that I want to play? There's a game called like Workers and Resources. I think it's like Soviet Republic Workers and Resources. Another kind of Captain of Industry-esque game, or rather, should I say, Captain of Industry is more of a Workers and Resources-esque game. But I saw it, I was like, huh. Oh, we have the flu again. I was like, this looks kind of interesting. It's a bit complicated. It looks complicated, though. But I was like, oh, that might be fun to play. Alright, so what I have to do, gotta figure out where I want to put the... I think I'm gonna reorganize the infrastructure for the rubber. How long is this gonna last? How long is the disease gonna last? It doesn't tell me how long the disease lasts. Okay. I guess it just goes away when it goes away. Yeah, I'm gonna deconstruct this. Gonna reorganize this, put it somewhere else. Probably put it more to the left. And I want to have the sulfur have access to this left-hand side over here. Because the sulfur is going to go towards the food processor. That's going to use the soybeans. Sulfur, limestone, and water. Let's actually build that right now. We have this out here. So I could put this here, I guess. I think that's fine. Soybean. Give me the soybean. Right. In and out. What am I looking at? Okay, great. I'm looking at something. Oh, I see. Okay, in that case, I should be connecting this guy to the same system too. Yeah. And then you can also take priority, even priorities with this. And then I'll take out another line and put that towards the food processor. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Water delivered. Limestone. I'll make a storage for that. Put it on the side here. Do something like that. Put the limestone in. Plot the limestone into there. Then we need the soybeans. The soybeans are going to come out. Corn's going to come out. I should make a storage for them. I think it's loose and loose, right? So corn, soybeans, yeah, those are both loose, I think. Put these here. Soybeans will get slotted into Oh, we need to sort them, right? So we get a sorter. I'll sort out the soybeans. Soybean. Why is it called a soybean anyways? What makes it a soybean? Why not just a bean? What is soy? Doesn't sound that delicious. String cheese. Hey, string cheese tastes good. I like those things. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't want this to like... Yeah. Awesome. Then these will go this way. Perfect. And the soy will go in this way. In fact, I should maybe use a lift so I don't disrupt the traffic of the trucks. I just do this. Even though this is kind of excessive, but makes things a little bit better. So, limestone, sulfur. I still need to fit the sulfur in, so let's just finish up the soybean. Gonna go up there, connect these together. Bada bing, bada boom. Cannot find valid pillars placement. What are you talking about? Valid pillars placement? Oh, wait. I know what the problem is. I gotta go 4 up, not 5 up. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Okay. Now it works. Because the lift, the outlet is already 1 unit high. So if you raise it by 5 units, it'll be at a elevation of 6. And the conveyor belts only go up to an elevation of 5. So then it messes up the alignment. So I just raised it too much. I had to raise it only 4 units, not 5 units. Okie doke. The last thing we need to put in is the sulfur. Now, we also have the acid production. I think I would also opt to reposition that too. Just gonna get rid of all this stuff. That's all gonna go out. Yeah. Fine. Why? Oh, we lost people because we had the flu. This crude oil is getting low, but that's what I wanted to happen because I wanted to get rid of this oil. So this is almost depleted, so that's good. Let's get the tofu situated. So what we'll do is... Now this is getting rid of the excess sulfur. And then we have sulfur going towards the fertilizer. Yeah. Okay. How am I going to do this? Let's pause this. Get rid of that. I still need sulfur to go into the mixer for the fertilizer. But I'll also create a junction here for the sulfur to be diverted towards the old food processor. I should do it. Awesome. I like to have the conveyor belts just up as far as they can be so that we don't obstruct the vehicle traffic below. Get this all settled out. And this conveniently does not have any workers because we're still trying to get the people back that we lost due to the flu. Let's go to the settlement, adopt a few people to kind of solve that problem. I also need to still deliver the resources for that. We're slowly getting rid of, we're slowly evening out this land here, which is good. Slowly making this all flat. Exactly what I wanted. Gonna take a while to get all of it though. A lot to get. Let's, oh, I don't have another excavator. Let me get this excavator. Yeah. Soybeans will dry out, corn will die out due to lack of water. Lack of water? Good thing it just started to rain. I probably should connect up the farms to my water system. They're only level 1 farms though, so they don't have a little irrigation thingy. So I'll just have to rely on the rain, I guess. The corn will go into this bin. Soybeans will go into that bin. Alright. Yeah, everything's set up. I just gotta set up the tofu. Is tofu flat? Is that flat storage? It is. Okay. Leave that right there. Take care of that. Alright, health is net 0. Good to see. Workers, we still got -6, which is bad, but it could be worse. It could be -50 like it was before. Not fun times. Alright, this rubber's almost empty. I do need to rebuild the infrastructure for the acid production as well as the rubber production. I want to do that in this space right here though. Yeah, then I'll have this space to use for other things. Let's see. So it was a mixer for the acid. And that was sulfur plus water. And there's also the rubber maker. That was diesel plus sulfur as well, right? So we just need sulfur for everything, huh? Maybe I should expand my distillation here to make more sour water to convert into sulfur. Because what we're making 18 sour water from each of these columns. We have 2 strippers here, 2 sour water strippers. They have enough steam. They should have enough sour water too. The only other thing too is that the diesel, if that gets backed up, that'll stop stage 2 of the process, which will stop stage 1 of the process. Because stage 1 won't be able to get rid of its outputs, and then we won't make enough sour water to produce enough sulfur to run everything else. What a complicated game. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff too. Have we made tofu yet? We have not. Let's make some tofu. I want to see it happen. Now, one thing that's going to be good about the tofu is that... excuse me. One thing that's good about the tofu is that when we provide it inside of the food market, it'll give us the health bonus from providing protein, and that'll help us to kind of get a buffer against sickness or any other things that pop up. Which is a big reason why I want this. 2 categories. Yeah, it seems like each category that's satisfied provides a health bonus of 4. So that'll give us a nice little net positive of 5. What's going on? Okay, water. That's fine. So I'm going to add in tofu to this. And to bring the tofu in, I might just put a unit storage or something. Yeah, I'll put the unit storage over here. Then we can just bring in the tofu from here. Actually, let's get the other lift. That goes in, or comes out. Connect you up with your friend over here. That full. All right, and we should be getting deliveries of tofu soon. Are we? We're making the tofu, right? Guess we are. Do we have a truck coming here, or not sure if anything's getting transported? Oh, it's transporting the tofu straight to the... Let's do that. Okay, so now we have tofu. And we are getting the health bonus, which is good. We don't lose people to this poor health that we have on the island. Alright, so tofu's taken care of. We still have a good buffer for rubber. But I need to rebuild the rubber production sooner rather than later. Let's get the rubber maker. That'll take sulfur and diesel. I'll put this here just to make sure we have enough space. Got the diesel. I'm going to disconnect that just very quickly, because there's a certain way I want this pipe to look like. There you go. And then this can just come down like that. It's a lot cleaner. We got the rubber maker. Now I just gotta provide the sulfur and make another junction here. Even though that's probably not the best idea, but... Make sure we get a lift. U-shape. Perfect. And now we'll reconstruct the storage for the rubber. Right here. Connect that. Be good to go. Yeah, we can just empty this out now. Deconstruct this, actually. And this will be the new rubber storage. Fast build that. Seems like we don't have enough string beans to provide enough tofu. Actually, what is the tofu consumption? Probably pretty high. Yeah, they just eat through that tofu pretty quickly. It's 5.3 every 60 seconds. That's a lot. I might need to upgrade these to irrigated farms so that we're able to just consistently produce food. Otherwise, the normal farms just have to rely on water from the rain. We never transferred the stuff, did we? Where's my ship? There you are. Here, come back. Go home. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to get people from the settlement. Let's adopt 10. Now I only have -2. I don't think I can adopt workers from any other of these settlements, can I? No. Okay, that's fine. So now that the ship is in here, we can deliver the materials to the settlement. Do that. That'll increase our reputation. Yeah, we're actually getting natural population growth for once in like 50,000 years. What else? We have... Oh, okay. We almost have advanced smelting, which is good, because that's one of the things I wanted to actually get done this stream. And advanced smelting, I could set that up right away. But another thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I have... I'd like to make sure that I have the large storage. Okay, let's cut down more trees. Cut down all the trees. Cut down all the trees. Add the other excavator to this. I just want to get rid of all this as soon as possible. One day. One day. Making progress. Better than it used to be. Yeah, we're not making a lot of soybeans over here. I should just upgrade these. Upgrade these. There we go. Now I'll just need to provide water to those. I think I just use this, because this is like my main water network for the entire refinery. But then these need like 38 units of water every 60 seconds. That's a lot. Each of these groundwater pumps makes 48. Unless I just divert it from here, which I could. That's probably... Oh. I thought it was going to be on a different side. I'll just divert it from here. That way the pipe doesn't have to be as long. Go along the side. Good enough. Get that built. So now we're able to provide enough water to the farm to keep it irrigated. That should boost our yield, I hope. Now the next thing to do would be to provide this with fertilizer. Do we have sickness again? Yeah, okay, we have the flu. Alright. Gonna make our worker count go down again, which I do not like, but it is what it is. I wish I was making more sulfur. This isn't connected to anything, so this can be taken apart. This can also be taken apart. That has no use. This can be taken apart. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I just can't really do everything at once. I gotta kind of wait. We do have the advanced smelting though, so let's work on that. So to upgrade the blast furnace, that is 225. Wow, that is a lot. Okay. What do I want to upgrade? I have enough steel, so that's good. I have enough iron. That's good too. Maybe I'll upgrade the left-hand side. The right-hand side is fine. The left-hand side could use a little boost. Let's do this. Let's do 1 steel and 1 iron. Excuse me. Immediately upgrade those. It's a long time to upgrade too. Wait for that to do its thing. Vegetables will dry. Oh, these are upgraded too. That's fine though. We got the corn coming through. Corn is still good. We have more than enough potatoes. Oh, I should put this, yeah, why don't I have this other thing on potatoes? Increase the capacity here. There we go. Now we have a lot of food stored up. Yeah, this is good. I hate worker problems. Right, so now... Oh, it's because I upgraded the furnace, the workers. I think it... Yeah, it needs an extra 10 workers now. We can take scrap. Okay, that's the same recipe. We need crushed iron ore to feed into the... Okay. So we'd kind of have to do them all at the same time, to be honest. Let's do 4 of them. And I'll leave the other 4 not in use. Pause these. And then I'll have to set up the infrastructure for the iron ore, which is going to be a crusher, a large crusher. How much iron ore does the level 2 need? It needs 48 every 60 seconds. What does the crusher give me? The crusher gives me 192 every 60. So that basically means that we can supply 4 of these. Okay, so every crusher can supply 4 level 2 blast furnaces. Alright, so I would just eventually need 2 of these. Guess I'll put it this way. There's not a lot of room. Is this the input? No, that's the output. Yeah, I'll do this. And then we'll swing this back in. Actually, wait. Because I need to empty out this storage too. Wait, I need to empty out the whole thing. Because we're going to be using powder now instead of the just raw ore. So what I'll do, I'll connect this back over to the crusher. Connect this onto here as well. The crusher will crush, obviously. And we'll empty out these storage containers. Once they're empty, we'll designate them to be iron powder. Hey, morning, specimen. Hopefully you're doing well. Good day. We are back to advanced smelting, so things are coming along. I also got the level 2 research, which is right here, doing its thing. Yeah, progress is being made, albeit slowly. Also, worker issues are, they're terrible. I keep having them. Not enough workers for anything. Very sad. So now this should go start working. Perfect. Also doesn't have enough workers either. Let me get some workers from the settlement. That should help put us in the in a better situation than before. So this is crushing. Should also probably upgrade the belt so it can move faster. That's better. That'll allow the trucks for the iron to move again. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to empty all this stuff out. The pain. The pain of logistics. That'll probably fix things a bit. Do it this way. Because I gotta empty out the iron ore here. And then I can slot the iron powder back into the system. But before I do that, I need to clear everything out. It's actually going to be a lot harder than I thought it would. Yeah, we got that powder. Just got to get rid of all the ore. Okay, that'll eventually do its thing. Go. Slowly empty out. Slowly empty out. At least I hope it will. And right now we don't have any production because we don't have any iron going through here. Yeah, the faster I can get this cleared out, the better, even though it looks like they're still delivering... Are they still delivering stuff here? Let's, say they can't import cargo. Okay, great. I need this to actually empty. I could just use Unity, though. The only issue is I don't have enough. Too expensive. Did we ever make our vehicles? We did. Okay. Let me replace a few more pickup trucks. This guy. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. I think 3 is okay for now. Yeah. Emptying out the storages is always really hard to do. I gotta basically convert all the iron into powder and then store the powder someplace. But it's happening. It's slowly but surely it's doing it. In fact, I should probably upgrade the belt to just make it go faster. I'm very impatient. Yeah, upgrade that, make it go faster. Hopefully. You got steak? Oh my gosh. Oh, I kind of want a steak now. Why do you do this to me? Oh, what's your seasoning mix? If you don't, unless it's like a national secret or something. Unless it's some secret seasoning. Rib fillet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I could go for some meat. I could go for some meat at the moment. Man. You just mix herb. Okay. You know what? Sometimes not knowing is the best way. Can we deliver these materials, please? Why am I waiting on a delivery? Shouldn't be waiting on a delivery. Just do it myself. Oh, that's much better. Alright. Ore goes in, powder comes out. And then the powder goes in. Powder goes in. There we go. Awesome. We are on the right track here. Yeah, now I can start to slot in the powder. Perfect. Alright, nice. So, okay, real quick. You've got a level 1 blast furnace. Now you can see here, level 1 blast furnace, you basically take either iron scrap or iron ore, mix that with coal, and then out comes the molten iron. Everyone knows that one, pretty basic. Now, the advanced smelting. Advanced smelting, the recipe's a bit different. You need iron ore crushed, mixed with limestone, mixed with coal. Gives you basically, you know, double the amount, so it's a little bit faster. It still uses 48 units of iron ore. It's just crushed up, and the recipe's different. So you get double the production with just limestone added in. And also, if you notice, excuse me, geez, my voice is like all crazy. If you look at the level 1, it's 30 and 12, makes 24. This one is just, so 30 and 12 makes 24, and this one 48 and 15 makes 48. So, it's a lot more efficient. Basically, you're getting more for less when it comes to coal usage. So, that's the difference. So the advanced smelting needs to be crushed. It can't just be regular ore. Yeah, way better. Way better. Could actually feed this into... What a hodgepodge of... Let me just do... In fact, let's make sure that this is a level 2. There, boom. Now we can just, yeah, that's a lot faster. You gotta heat up the barbecue. Oh, God. The man's grilling. I want barbecue now. I want meat. You know what? I'm gonna make some meat tomorrow. I'll make some meat tomorrow. It's been decided. I am making meat tomorrow. And no one can stop me. No one. Alright, so that's all getting crushed. That's all out. Alright, so this is clear. Now that this is clear, we can set up the connection to this. Level... I think that's level 2. Yeah, that's level 2. And now that that's connected, let's put this on iron ore crushed. Now, before we do this, I know that the lifts here, they actually have a, yeah, how am I going to get this? I guess I have to just deconstruct these. But the iron ore is stuck inside of the lifts, so I have to get rid of these to clear these out. Otherwise, it's going to get clogged. I won't be able to deliver the iron ore to where it needs to go. And speaking of that, I also need to deliver the limestone to where it needs to go. So let's also set that up ever so delicately. Right. here. Just make it all symmetrical. Easier that way. So now that that's been taken away, I will rebuild the lift for the iron. There we go. Copy this. I think it's just this way, right? Yeah. And same thing on this side. Copy that over. Keep copying. And we're good to go. So after all this is put in, the advanced furnaces should start to turn on. They got their... Oh, I need the recipe. So they got their limestone, they got their iron ore, they got their coal. There they go. Awesome. Set the recipe up. Go. Make sure I copy the recipe for everything. Oh, this is still a regular one. Mind. Oh, this hasn't been upgraded. It'll be upgraded soon. So we got the ore. That's all being fed in. The only thing I have to do now is just wait for this storage to empty out. After this storage is empty, I'll deconstruct it, and then I'll link up the the crusher. I'll link up the crusher to where it's supposed to go. I just gotta empty this out first, though. We still don't have enough workers, but that's slowly getting a little bit better. Okay. We're back in production. Now, another thing I need to do as well is I need to... Didn't this get fixed? Oh, it still has iron ore in it. Uh-oh. We still have iron ore in all of these. We even have iron ore on the belt. Let's remove that. Is there still iron ore on any of these belts? No? Okay, good. Because I gotta get the iron ore out of the lifts. Otherwise, the powder won't reach. What was your story about? I feel like I should write a story. I don't know where to begin, though. It wasn't about, like, 2 German children getting lost in a forest and being eaten by a witch, was it? I hear that's a classic. Dang, we have disease again? Yeah, we have flu. Every time the flu comes around, I lose people, and I'm trying to fix that, but I need to do all these steps. There's all these steps I need to do first before I can actually fix my health issue with the people on the island, because I keep losing people that way. I'm trying to fix it, but I gotta do all this other stuff first. Which is why I'm working on all this. That is why I'm working on all of this stuff, to try to fix everything. Alright. And of course, we don't have enough people to actually run everything. Perfectly understandable. I can use Unity to just keep getting people, but I need to actually find a way to keep the population stable. Alright, so now we have this. We also have to upgrade the casters and the furnaces and all that other stuff. Gonna suck. That shall suck. But you know what? Let's turn off these guys. I'll turn these guys off, and then I'll turn this guy on. I mean, not turn them on. I'll upgrade them. That way we can have the same production here. And here, I'll upgrade these two. Pause these two. That should get it done. Oh. I can't use Unity on all these. Do the same thing for these guys. Pause these. They're not being used anyways. It does. Okay, that should bring everything back to normal. Oh. Ore sorting plant blocked due to full output. That is obviously the iron ore. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Hold on. So now that I can get rid of all this stuff, let's take care of this. We'll basically slot this in right over there. So, I don't have Unity, so I have to actually wait for this stuff to get taken away. But then, yeah, I'll just put this right into the container here. Come on, trucks. I believe in you. Okay, I'm happy now. Yes, I want to know the secret to your barbecue seasoning blend. I might be able to. I'm gonna be making some. I'm gonna be doing some meat stuff tomorrow, so I might use it tomorrow. Just saying. It's 5 short pages at the moment. Okay, you can give me the cliff notes. Okay, oil pumps are expended. That's good. Take these guys out. I took the barbecue seasoning blend, read the ingredients, bought the herbs and spices on the back, and mixed them without as much salt. That was basically what I did. I have no idea how much of each I used. Okay. I actually have barbecue seasoning in my pantry. Maybe I'll do the same thing. Make my own barbecue sauce. Oh, did this still have oil inside of it? I'm not sure. Whatever. It's in the pipe now. It's in the pipe. Alright, how are we doing? Looks like we're doing pretty good. Alright, great. I'm able to deal with all the iron that's coming through as well now, so yeah. Good stuff. Now that that's taken care of, let's take a look back at the tofu. Oh, animal feed. I forgot about that. What am I going to do with animal feed? Oh, chickens. If I get chickens, where will they go? Where will the chickens go? Maybe here. Maybe I'll put the chickens here. I'm just gonna arbitrarily put down a storage. Call it a day. 40% salt? That's a lot of salt. That is definitely too salty, though. If you have too much of any one thing inside of a recipe, it kind of kills the flavor of all the other ingredients. When you have everything kind of equally balanced and all the flavors are able to express themselves in whatever you make, that's when you get That's when you get the good stuff. But yeah, you can't just overshadow all the other flavors of the seasoning with 40% salt. That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous, let me tell you. Right. Gonna be for animal feed. Now that we can clear out the animal feed, we can then make more tofu. Perfect. Awesome. Right, looking good. We're almost full on corn. We have too much corn. What am I going to do with all this corn? I was going to make all this corn into ethanol. I don't have the tech for that yet, though. I guess you can also make corn into... Wait, no. You can't make corn into cooking oil, can you? I think that's like canola. You make the canola into cooking oil. Trying to remember the recipes. When we get thermal desalination, it's going to be a good time. Also, all the hydrogen stuff, yeah. Excuse me. Getting the hydrogen and the hydrogen vehicles, that'll be a game changer, as they call it. I feel like I need to research faster. How about... I got an idea. Gotta just put this a little bit closer. Really take advantage of the space here. Oh, we have water pollution coming back up. Why is that happening? Is it water? It shouldn't. I think water pollution should be lower. Why is water pollution so high? Oh, we got the sour water backing up in the system. Why is... Oh, we have a lot of... We've got a lot of sulfur. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, how am I going to get rid of all this sulfur without burning it? I guess maybe I just have to burn it. Sulfur. Rubber. Oh, acid. And fertilizer, too. Okay, let me actually... Where's the acid gonna go? Maybe I should just put the acid back to where it was. I'll just put the acid back to where it was. More convoluted pipes. Still need a mixer. Put this right here, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to scale this yet, so I just wanted to leave enough room in case I do end up doing that in the future. Get the recipe for acid. Take this pipe. Provide water to where it needs to be provided. I didn't do what I wanted. There we go. Then we just need to provide the sulfur. You can go in there. Alright, let's get a few more people, because we're going to be losing people because of the pollution. Get as many people as we can. Make sure we still have enough workers. So this will make the acid that we need. That'll help get rid of the sulfur. And hopefully we won't have as much pollution, but who knows? Who knows if that will work? Okay, just gotta deliver the stuff for the belt. We're burning nitrogen, huh? That's the excess nitrogen, though. Or is it? I hope it's the excess. Yeah, let me turn this off just for a second, just so I make sure that the nitrogen is actually getting used. We've got water going through this pipe. The water's being provided by the sour water stripper, though. Only had 10 units of water come through. Okay. So we're using sulfur again. We need more water. We need more water. I have too many splits in the system. Yeah, let's combine these together, actually. These two pipes can combine together. I will deconstruct this here. Just redo this whole thing. Get that cleared out. Oh, it needs a pillar? Really? They need a pillar for. Okay, fine, fair enough. Make this level 2. Can I get a connector? A connector would be nice. Oh, I guess it's not on the same. Nope, that wasn't the issue. This other pipe, that's the problem. Ay, ay, ay. Bill? Oh my gosh. You know what? Everything goes. Take all this stuff out. The boiler. Our water strippers. Okay. Let's just do it from scratch. So I will have a nice and long pipe. Come along. Oh, I didn't get rid of this one either. So, big pipe comes this way. Does its thing. Oh, it'd actually be good to split it off here. There, boom. That's a lot better. Boost that. Then I need to split this off. After this pipe gets deconstructed, I can just route it down. Takes forever for a truck to get here. Any second now. Excuse me. Maybe I should set up different fuel stations. I feel like setting up different fuel stations would be good. This is the only fuel station I have right now. Maybe I should set up one that's like further south down here. Probably be a good idea. Because I notice all the trucks are coming here to refuel. Probably not the most efficient thing. Okay, let's bring you here. Alright, whatever. Do your thing. Alright, now we have the water for the acid. We can get rid of the sulfur. Good stuff. Now that we get rid of the sulfur, hopefully now we can stop dumping the sour water into the ocean. We also still have a lot of diesel. That's good. In fact, I should... Yeah, this stuff should be keeping cargo depots full. Let me get my ship. I don't have my ship here. Let the ship go home. We have a lot of iron ore in the shipyard. Sit there for now. Oh, I never fixed this. So this is supposed to be like this. And then put the storage here. Maybe I didn't think this out too. Well, you know. Or, you know, I could just, this works too. Yeah, that works too. Put that in, that's fine. Because I want it to be at this middle connector. I want it to go specifically there. Lab equipment, blah, blah, blah. Then I need to copy these over. Plot those in. Like so. Very hard to see, but we did it. And yeah, I think that's good to provide enough lab equipment for all these research labs. And as these belts get finished. Go. Right, we're back researching. We're on the money. Actually goes pretty fast. Alright, how are we doing on excavating? Oh, we made a lot of progress. Look at that. The large area that got taken care of. I think we're almost done clearing this out. Just about. How are we doing on dumping? Still got plenty of room. This is like so far away. You know what? I'm going to put a fuel depot maybe right here. Good spot. Let's put the depot down first, actually. Or the fuel station, whatever. Then let's put a storage for the diesel. I think that should be okay. Nice. That should help with the logistics of refueling vehicles a lot. The vehicles can just refuel here. That way they don't have to drive all the way over here to get refueled. So many things I haven't thought about in this game that I should have been doing, but I just never really gave it too much thought. Once we get the thermal desalination, I think we'll almost have what we need. I need the electrolysis. Because what we're going to do is we're going to try to make a loop, like a closed loop, so that our system can just like continue to run without any problems. But yeah, I just need more tech to make that happen. What I want to do is I want to get thermal desalination so that we always have water to put into this mixer for the acid. I also need to use an electrolyzer so that we're able to get whatchamacallit, water, the seawater to normal water desalination. The steak's sizzling. Oh my gosh, I can almost smell it right now. Medium? Okay, medium's pretty good. I like how the oil comes out. It's just like you put a straw, like you're putting a straw inside of a can full of oil, just sucking it out. Then it just goes inside of these fluid modules. Right. Now these are being depleted as well. Once these are depleted, in fact, this pipe is empty. I might as well deconstruct this pipe. That's the longest pipe. Not mooing, but not leather. That's a good way to describe it. Not mooing, but not leather. I've never heard that before. Must be an Australian thing. Alright, we got plenty of people, yeah? I'm gonna turn the beacon back on. I need more people. At least the health is doing well now. You wouldn't call it an Australian thing? Okay. I would. I would. Alright. Okay, that's doing its thing. Looking good. That's what I like to see. Okay, we're full on rubber. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I might as well upgrade these so we can store more rubber. If the storage is full, you need more storage. Or more production. Or both. But not mooing like not too rare and not leather, like not chewing like you're chewing on a leather work boot. Yeah, I know what you mean. Good way to describe it. Alright, we just got what? We got the thermal desalination. Okay, that's good. We need steam for this though. And to get the steam, I'm gonna have to use the electric boiler. Okay. Gonna need to use the electric boiler for that one. I think I'll set up the thermal desalination right here. This is a good spot. Let's do planning mode. I don't want to build this right now. I want to build it when I have enough workers, but let's at least set up the you know, spacing and the building and everything. Okay. I kind of wish I could deconstruct this little part here. It's blocking ocean access. I don't think I can, though. I don't think I can actually get rid of this. Yeah, I don't think I can get rid of this at all. Not even if I wanted to, because I don't have a way to get down there and get rid of it. Anywho, I think when it comes to seawater pumps, it's a 1-to-1 ratio with the thermal desalinators. So we just need one pump. That one pump will be connected to the thermal desalinator. Like, oh, I actually could just connect it right up there. Put it, just make it, boom, right there. We'll also have brine. Now, the brine is useful for other things like salt. It's also useful for chlorine production, which we're going to get from the electrolysis, chlorine gas. You take the brine, turns it into chlorine. The chlorine, useful for wastewater treatment. Chlorine is also useful for plastic production too. You can see right there. But we're a bit of a ways away from that, so I don't have to worry about that just yet. But I think the hydrogen will be good. With hydrogen, we'll be able to... What did I want to do with the... I forget what I wanted to do with the hydrogen. Okay, whatever. Let's just get this water. So the brine. For now, let's just give that a outlet to get dumped back into the water. Get a liquid dump right here. And probably just put this on level 1. Do something like that. And now for the water, excuse me, we will have a fluid storage. Because, you know, why not? Right here, maybe. Two steaks and an egg. Let me tell you. One steak. 2 eggs. And then, potato. And like, what do you call it? Like potato wedges? Like potato wedges that you put in the oven. Potato wedges, 2 eggs and a steak. Pretty solid. Home-laid egg? From an ostrich? The Australian chicken? The ostrich? Yeah, I hear that ostrich eggs are like the largest ones, right? Yeah, I know. Chickens. Ostriches, right? You guys have like chocobos? I'm just kidding, by the way. I know you have chickens. I'm just messing with you. Right. We focus on playing the game again. Emus. What happened to the dodos? What about the dodos? And then we'll make our theme using the... Wait, did I not get the electric boiler? Oh, don't tell me I don't have the electric boiler. Oh no, I didn't get it. I didn't get the electric boiler. I should have gotten that by now. The electric boiler is what I need to make this actually work. Good thing it's only in planning mode. Anywho, after that, this water will basically be fed into the system for the refinery, and we don't have to rely on... You know, this should actually not be the main water. This should be backup water. Maybe I can even feed this into the farms that I have. But yeah, this will be backup water instead. What's the best way to connect this to the system? I might have to reorganize the way that I'm doing water here. Because if I'm able to provide enough water for the refinery through the thermal desalinator, I can then take the water that's being used from this water reservoir here in the groundwater. I can then divert this water towards being exclusively for both farming and for food processing. I can save some of that water if I use the water from the desalinator. Hooking that up to the system is going to be pretty easy, but I'm going to wait to do that until I actually, build this, because there's no point in setting all that stuff up and this isn't even built yet. I got to wait on getting the electric boiler though, because without the electric boiler, I can't produce the steam that I need to make this work. So that's another thing there too. And a dinosaur cassowary. What's a cassowary? Oh, what the heck? That's a weird looking bird. Wait. Cassowaries are very wary of humans, but if provoked, they are capable of inflicting serious, even fatal injuries. What the heck? Hey, how big is that thing? The thing looks like a giant peacock. Oh, dude, that guy's big. Oh, that's a big bird. Damn, okay. Yeah. That is a huge bird. I didn't think it was that big. It's like as big as a dude. I was like, oh shit. I thought it was like a small bird. Okay. Alright, electrolysis is what I'm waiting. I keep waiting on this tech. I don't think I can expand my iron production either. Oh, we never got this stuff delivered. Is steel. We got the oxygen. Oh, where's the? Oh, we have dirt buildup. Why can we not get rid of the dirt? Here, let me fix this. Do a quick fix. We gotta get rid of this dirt so it can. Wait, did we? Oh, we actually got through all the. Okay. So maybe the dirt wasn't the problem. It's just need to select more stuff to get excavated. All right, awesome. Awesome possum. I have a weird feeling I'm gonna run out of iron soon. I don't like that. Alright, so they should be back excavating, yeah? You guys excavating again? Where are the excavators? What are they doing? Where are they? Where are you? Oh, you're digging up sand? What are you doing digging up? Oh, it's because the area... Okay, I see. Gotta move this down a little bit. There you go. We had some overlap there with the two mining areas, but now they should be okay. You guys good? Okay, let's just get rid of... Can I get you guys to get rid of what you're holding? No? Okay. Oh, this is a bit of a pain. What if I do this? Oh, I should have put the mining priority for iron. Maybe that's the issue. Let's try recovering these. I don't know if that gets rid of the sand or not. If it does get rid of the sand, that's good. It does. Okay. That fixes the problem. So now they can go back to mining iron. Factory can turn back on again. We have food issues. What's the food? We don't have enough corn. I see. What is the health issue? We have too much water pollution. We're not getting rid of the sour water. Why are we not getting rid of the sour water? Oh, we don't have limestone. What is this? Did we... No, we still have limestone to mine. At least I think we do. Yeah, there's plenty of limestone in the system too. There's huge dirt buildup. Now for the dirt, I don't think I have an outlet for that. Let me try to deal with this. Use dirt. Have that be taken away. Now you just got to connect this up to the bin. So I can go. All right, awesome. Build that. We're not doing so hot on health at the moment because that sour water is getting dumped into the water again. This is a huge map. I might need to just, I don't know if there's a way to get rid of the... Oh, I know what to do. I know how to get rid of the sulfur. I can trade away some of the rubber. I can trade away some of the rubber, I guess, for wood. And then maybe trade the wood for scrap. I guess that would work. Yeah, that should free up some space. That should free up some space. Continue to consume the rubber. I might even want to boost this just to consume the sulfur faster, but probably a bad idea. Considering that my unity is a bit low at the moment. We also have ammonia building up in the system. Okay, maybe I do need to turn on that flare. The only reason why the ammonia is building up, though, is because we don't have limestone. And I don't know why we don't have limestone, because we have plenty of it, but I guess it does need to be transported pretty far, all the way from the southern portion to the northern portion of the island. I know what the best move is. Yeah, we have plenty of limestone. So it's not the mining, it's the transportation that's killing us on that front. This finally done. Thank you. Get rid of all this. And this is almost all flat. This is almost all taken care of. Nice. Okay. Yeah, plenty of rubber. I will boost this. I just need to get rid of the sulfur faster, I think. And I also need to get limestone here. Which it would be nice if the limestone could be delivered, but we don't have any limestone coming. You know what, maybe I need to put the limestone into a bin. Okay. Maybe that's a good idea. Let me try that. And this is limestone. We can set this to be, you know, try to keep empty, I guess. And hopefully by setting that to be kept empty, it'll deliver it to the other... It'll deliver it over here. Yeah, now we have limestone on the way. That's good. I guess it's just like too far of a journey. It's just too far. Alright, we're still providing acid. Acid production is a bit low on water, though. Just need that limestone to come through. Oh, we have plenty of limestone on the way now. It's gonna take forever for those trucks to drive over here, though. You can see them. Could upgrade these pickups. Like 0 fuel. Upgrade those vehicles. Alright, good. Sulfur's being taken care of. Also, now that we're making the fertilizer, we can continue to get rid of the ammonia and free up some of the space in the strippers. Alright, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I almost wonder if I should upgrade this pipe. I think I will. Because pipes also store a certain amount of fluid in them. Excuse me. And only when this pipe backflows will it then be dumped into the ocean, so more storage in this pipe gives us like a small, tiny buffer. I'm glad your steak came out perfect. I hope to one day be able to make steaks that come out perfect. Alright, we're almost done with electrolysis. After that, I'm actually going to try to bring the boiler to the front of the queue. Let me get rid of all the other stuff. I need that boiler, like, really bad. Yeah, there we go. Boiler will be next. Hopefully that gets researched very fast. Excuse me. So hydrogen gas. I feel like I was going to use that to make more fertilizer. Yeah. Are we full on tofu? We're not full on tofu, are we? No. We need a lot more tofu. Tofu, tofu, tofu. I also need to get rid of all the dirt. $10 per pound? Oh my gosh, that's too much. That's a lot. $10 per pound. That is quite a bit. Quite a bit, I say. Quite a bit. You got plenty of animal feed. But it's really good. Well, I'm glad it's really good. It would be terrible to ruin that after paying all that money for it. I'm glad it's good. We need to do something with this corn. I want to make it into ethanol. I don't have the tech yet, though. It's just gonna have to sit there until I get the tech. So, let's see. Electrolysis, hydrogen. Hydrogen. We make 12. If I... Oh, okay, that actually... That ratio works out pretty well. Probably want to move this, though. Because what this needs... That... Okay. I'm trying to make sure I have all this stuff figured out in my head. Because these make 9 and 9. That's 18. So I need 6 to make 24. The chemical plant can produce 12. Or no, actually 6. So I'd only need one chemical plant to support. Okay, great. That works out. The one chemical plant. Then I just feed the nitrogen into there too, right? Yeah, I can do that. I feel like all this stuff is in the way. Okay, just need to move this. Just need to move this over. Oh, we have the fertilizer coming out from the south. Oxygen and nitrogen come in from the north. I can move this. Put that somewhere else. Free up some space. Can also get rid of that. Clear this up. Yes, a few things to deconstruct. We'll copy this over. Get rid of this. We'll come over into there. Also go down and fit into where it previously was. But I do need to also keep room for this to come over. Do that first. Oh. Want to keep it at the same level. There we go. That looks nice. Now the oxygen. How am I going to fit you in? Actually. Removed. Now the oxygen will come in. I guess it has to be like this. That's alright. So then we have, okay. So then I just need the chemical plant. That's the nitrogen. Put this here. And then we also need, hydrogen as well. And then we can feed in the ammonia that comes out into this pipe. Like so. And that should be good. So, take off the smokestack. I'm gonna rebuild it, but I'm gonna free up this end. Gonna come over here. And fit into that. Then we need hydrogen. The hydrogen is going to come from water. You know, I'll take this water here. Fit this into the electrolyzer. Going to make oxygen and hydrogen. I think I'll let the hydrogen... Hey, what is this? Need 4 or 6? Okay, I need 6. This electrolyzer actually won't make enough hydrogen for the, so I might need two. I might need two electrolyzers to get enough hydrogen to feed into the chemical plant. Let's do something like this. Try to not take up too much room, but so that's the water. I'll put smokestacks on for the oxygen. I don't need the oxygen, because this air separator makes enough oxygen to feed both of these chemical plants. Then the hydrogen will go towards the chemical plant. And that'll just connect into there. Oh, this went to nothing. Can't find pillar placement. Yeesh. Okay, good enough. So now the electrolyzer feeds into the chemical plant. Ammonia from the chemical plant feeds into the system. We then produce our fertilizer. Now, when we have the fertilizer, that'll need to go into a mixer. So now I need to make sure that I have enough room for the mixer. See if we can get the spacing figured out, because the mixer's pretty big. The mixer's gonna need the fertilizer, and it'll also need the sulfur. Just want to make sure that I have enough outlets for the sulfur so the sulfur doesn't back up. If the sulfur backs up, then we get sour water being put into the ocean. And that makes everyone's health go down. Then we lose people. Not trying to lose people. There's limestone. Yeah. I think after we get the electric boiler and set up the thermal desalination, I think that'll be a good place to maybe rest a bit. Okay. Just gotta wait for this to be taken away. There we go. We just bought 30 USD today. 47, dang. That's a lot. That feels like a lot for a steak. I guess inflation is a thing. Inflation sucks. I don't think anyone's gonna say they like inflation. I'll have to reorganize these storage containers for the fertilizer. So maybe I'll put them this way. Gotta hook these guys up. Then we just gotta plot in the sulfur. Ugh. Maybe I should put these higher. Wait, still? Oh, it's like one too high. Okay. How about now? There we go. Nice. These will be for fertilizer 2. Oh, I need to get the limestone as well set up. I think for limestone, probably just put it off on the side. Like right about here. Or maybe, yeah. Want to leave enough space for vehicle to get through if it needs to. Comes up this way. Can't even see what's happening here. I can't see. It's all blue. Everything's blue. Right. Now we just wait for the construction to happen. Make sure that there's a source of limestone provided for the fertilizer. And after this stuff's deconstructed, we will reconstruct storage for the fertilizer. Need this guy to get going. Upgrade that to a truck. Just taking whatever pickup trucks I see and just trying to upgrade them. Alright, now for the storage. Take these here. That should be enough. For now, at least. Perfect. Nice and compact. Also got plenty of rubber coming out. In fact, how is our electronics production doing? We're still doing pretty good. All right. We've got enough mechanical parts. That's great. We'll have the electric boiler soon. We're missing some unity from food. Is it because of the tofu? The tofu and the corn. I guess the corn's kind of getting blocked by the fact that the potatoes are on the same belt. Yeah, maybe I should have tried to sort them out earlier on the belt rather than at the end. Because we're just getting like a drip feeding of corn that way. It's alright. That's okay. Sure, potato consumption will increase later, and that'll help free up the corn faster. Still not used to how far away everything is. A map is just so big. Wait a second. Oh, wait, this is the wrong. I was like, wait a second. Okay. Water and hydrogen. What am I doing? There we go. That goes into here. Get the electrolyzer. That does its thing. Makes the hydrogen that we need. Hydrogen goes inside of the chemical plant. Makes the ammonia. Ammonia feeds into these chemical plants. Make the fertilizer. Maybe I did Maybe I do need more oxygen. I don't know. I don't know if these are consistently running. Yeah, we got to get rid of the excess nitrogen as well. Which, that is gonna happen. I could just put it on the side here. We have more nitrogen than we can use. Rush that real quick. Alright, perfect. That should be good. Right, we're making our fertilizer. We're also not making enough power now. Not a good situation. So I'll have to expand power production, which hopefully I can just do with the... Oh! Why do we not have steam? We're not making enough light oil. What's going on over here? Looks like we're using a lot more diesel too. So our power is kind of transitioned over to the emergency diesel. Means I'll have to solve this issue soon before we run out of diesel. Now we do still have some steam production from the light oil and the heavy oil. I'm not sure if that's enough. In fact, I might want to just expand a little thing here. Something like this. Something like that. Then I'll have to redo the pipe. Have to redo these pipes. And there's no more oil coming through this way, yeah? Yeah. So I can get rid of all of this. This is no longer needed. And I'll probably expand the... Oh, I don't have a way to expand the cargo depot. Alright. Gotta do this one piece at a time. Okay, hook these up. We're gonna need a connector for this. This connector is gonna go all the way up here. Connector is gonna go all the way here. This is gonna link up to this line. That's for the light oil. And then for the sour water, that's gonna link up here. I can get to it. All right, now we just gotta hook up the steam. All right, world of pipes. Lots and lots of pipes. Yeah, that should provide crude oil to all these. Now, from the oil rig that we have, we will not be able to provide enough oil to keep all of these running, but we at least have the infrastructure set up. to increase our oil production from the oil rig, so we have to upgrade the oil rig, get more oil. We also don't have any steel. What's up with that? What's up with the iron? What's up with this stuff? What's going on? What is this? Where are these dudes? Oh, they got sand. They got sand. That's the problem. They had sand. Okay. There we go. Fixes that. Back in business. Yeah, because my maintenance was starting to drop. I was like, what's going on? Oh, did we clear out all this stuff yet? Why are these trucks waiting over here? Why are you waiting? You still have work to do. Strange. Okay, there they go. I guess the excavators were just refueling. Speaking of that, let me assign a truck or something to here. Wait, we still got plenty of sand. How many farms do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 farms. And then I have 8. So I have a total of 8 right now. Now the 6 down there, that's for potatoes, vegetables, and corn. And then these are sort of more like industry specific farms. So this is for soybeans for making tofu, and then the corn, I want to eventually turn that into ethanol, but this is more of the industrial farms as opposed to the more agricultural farms. Okay. Is our iron production back in full swing, or are we still trying to catch back up? Looks like things are back to normal. Hopefully. Yeah, we got these recipes still going. The slag is being taken care of. We don't have any issues there. Crusher is still crushing. Ah, you taunt me with your food. Are we out of diesel? No, okay, we're still okay. For now. Now these fluid modules are actually empty. Let me take a look at the oil rig. Oh, we're not producing enough oil. I'm gonna have to upgrade the oil rig. Let's do that. Oil rig needs to be upgraded so we can keep everything running. Let's load the ship up with the parts that it needs. Beef, pork, chicken. No, I didn't get the reference. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, man. It's been... And I haven't seen Mulan for a long time. I do not remember any of the Mulan songs except for the ever famous, you know, I'll Make a Man Out of You. But besides that, like, that's the only song in the movie, right? I'll Make a Man Out of You. It's the only song in the movie, right? If someone told me that I'll Make a Man Out of You is the only song in Mulan, I'd be like, completely correct. What other song is there? All the other songs were not as memorable as that one. Right. Oil rig's getting upgraded. This should go from level 2 to level 4, I think. And then we should be able to provide for our oil needs, hopefully. Yeah. So we're going to need about 36 more people. But I'll do it. We're also going to incur a higher unity cost, which we cannot afford. But I will do some magic by... what should I get rid of? Food consumption reduced. Let's do, instead of food saver, let's do plenty of food. And maybe take off food saver. And that should give us positive 2. We have positive unity after that. Unity go up. It'd be like 0.94. It takes like a... Oh, okay, 0.49, good enough. We also... Do we have disease? Okay, we have no disease. Girl worth fighting for. Okay. Beef, pork, chicken. Yeah. Still not enough workers. I can't adopt it. I don't have enough unity. Sadly. What is killing on my health? I don't even know like what's affecting the health so much. Right. I'd like to increase the amount of tofu. And we do have irrigation, but we don't have the fertilizer. How is this not? I guess we're using too much fertilizer, huh? Maybe I should scale this down. Because what? We have like... We're full on potatoes. We're full on vegetables. Corn is more of a logistics issue than it is a quantity issue. I think the corn is just like getting... Yeah, this stuff is getting stuck over here. It all depends on what she cooks, like beef, pork, chicken. Okay. I guess someone had their priorities straight. Yeah, there's just too many potatoes. How do I get rid of all this excess potato? Can I turn potatoes into anything? Potato. Boil them, mash them. Stick them in a stew. If you know that reference, then good job. Turn it into vodka. Yeah. Looks like I can't do that yet. I really don't have any recipes for turning potatoes into anything else. You know what? Maybe I'll modify the... maybe make more corn. Modify the proportions. Alright, industry is booming. Place these people, but at least have a net zero. We are making plenty. Oh, we don't have enough sulfur to make fertilizer, huh? Would you look at that? Ammonia. Yeah, I need to upgrade this belt then. Or multiple of these belts. Did I upgrade the pipe or did I upgrade the belt? Okay, it was the belt. I thought I misclicked. Upgrade all this stuff. Have my ship come back. Do I even need acid right now? Do I even need acid? I guess I do. We need acid for the copper. Copper's still stable though. We're not lacking when it comes to copper. Oh, water pollution again. Say it ain't so. Okay. What's the issue this time? Too much ammonia. Okay. Do I have a flare? Thought I had a flare. If I do have a flare, I can't see it. Which means I probably don't have one. Yeah, I don't. Yikes. I'll try to add one on over here. The ammonia is what's backing up the whole system. So if I free up the ammonia, the sour water can be diverted towards the strippers again. And we won't have to pollute the water and make everyone sick. Sour water really just destroys everything when it comes to health. And now we have disease on top of the water pollution. That's a big hit. Oh boy. Almost got the electric boiler. You know, I wonder, maybe I should just turn everything into soy. Let it all be soy. Soybeans take a lot of fertility away, though. Too much. Also, variety helps maintain fertility. So putting it all on soy would actually hurt more than help. I just need more soybeans to maintain the tofu food bonus for protein. And now we don't have workers again. A tale as old as time. Yeah, we're getting rid of the excess ammonia. It doesn't look like anything's piling up, so that's good. Alright. Health is slowly recovering, but still pretty bad. I got the boiler stuff, so let me finish putting out this blueprint. So one boiler, electric boiler. One electric boiler can supply 2... Wait, 2x. Increases machine power usage by the displayed multiplier. I guess I could just use it to power 1. I don't need to power 2. Anywho, this will go here. Connects with the water. Let me actually put this on planning mode. Let me just redo this. Planning mode. Do the stuff. Do the stuff. And there you go. Alright, so that's all we would need for the thermal desalinator. But we'd also need a way to kickstart the electric boiler to begin, because it needs some initial water. So maybe I could just like have some water imported into the fluid storage and that could start the whole system. But then the question is, what do I do with the water once I make it? What do I do with the water once I make it? I also need power. I need power generation 3. My power's getting a bit low. Alright, I think this is probably a good place to stop. Now that I got the thermal desalination, I'll probably work on setting that up next time. I solved the food issue. Food is good. We started to upgrade the blast furnaces from level 1 to level 2. So that's, you know, fairly adequate at the moment. The only issue that we have is workers. Which really sucks. But I'll keep things going. So yeah, I think with that I'll probably be done for today. As I say that for like the 3rd or 4th time. We got the lab level 2. And we got, what else? Advanced smelting. Lab level 2 and advanced smelting. That's what I wanted to really get done. And I accomplished that. I almost, oh, not almost. I also got to the thermal desalination, even though we haven't built it yet, but we have the tech, so that's what matters. I also need to expand the tofu, because tofu production sucks a lot. That's the only source of protein I have to offer people at the moment. But yeah, so I think what I'll do is what I usually do at the end of the stream is I just find someone to raid. I take you on. I'll take you all over on to there. And yeah, hope you all have a good day and or night, depending on where you are in the world, like Australia. And yeah, let me find someone to raid. Just a moment. I gotta go through the list of people and figure out who to raid. Let's see. Hey, you know what? I can take you to a whole different game. I can take you to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, being streamed by the Lucky Leader. Yeah, let me take you over there. Get that all set up. Right. Stream raid will start in just a moment. Thank you all for joining me. Hopefully I see you next time, and if not, then, you know, be well and take care. Let's start the raid. Takes like 10, it does like a little countdown thing before it lets me actually do it. Alright, here we go. Alright, see ya, take care, bye-bye. Raiding now.